Say goodbye to screen glare with the iPhone 17 Pro's largest display improvement, which might not be cancelled after all. It sounds like there might be an additional display update for the iPhone 17 Pro, which has been the subject of numerous rumors thus far. A source who spoke to McRumors claims that Apple suppliers may have finally worked out how to make anti-reflective glass in large quantities. Some of the 2025 iPhones may include this technology. For a time now, there have been a number of leaks regarding anti-reflective coating on iPhones, including the idea that the iPhone 17 series will have it. As of the last time we heard, Apple had discontinued the feature, partly due to the time required to apply the new coating to the glass. Those issues have obviously been resolved. At the very least, Apple can manufacture enough anti-glare screens to equip the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max with them. The iPhone 17 and iPhone 17 Air won't be as fortunate, according to the report. The iPhone 17 Pro should eventually be able to withstand intense light, much better thanks to this improved display, which is an apparent plus. Even without the display brightness turned up, it should make it easier for the user to see what's on screen by lowering the amount of glare that is reflected back at them. Other phone manufacturers, most notably Samsung, use this type of technology in their devices. Nevertheless, Samsung has experienced problems with the anti-glare coating fading over time. I hope that in a year or two, Apple's procedure won't have the same problems. According to earlier claims, the new coating might also increase the iPhone screen's resilience to scratches and overall durability. That's really amazing, especially when you consider how well the current ceramic shield technology withstands harm. As someone who has an iPad without the anti-glare glass coating, I can attest that outside lights may seriously detract from the experience. Therefore, the sooner the new glass is installed on all iPhones, the better. Unfortunately, as is frequently the case, the non-Pro models could have to wait another year or two. The iPhone 17 series is rumored to make its debut the week of September 8, although we won't know for sure until September. An iPhone would only moderately appeal to me, even though I still have extremely pleasant memories of my all-time favorite Apple display from 2004, and I really adore anti-reflective screens. At one point, all screens were matte. After glossy screens became popular, Apple and the rest of the tech sector fell in love with them, and it's difficult to find anything else these days. In my opinion, this was among the worst things that could have happened to external monitors and laptop screens. One of my favorite features of the 30-inch Apple Cinema display, which was introduced back in 2004, was its non-reflective covering, because it makes a huge impact when you're doing things like editing images on a large screen. In 2019, Apple reinstated the option of an anti-reflective screen with what they called nano texture in the 6K Pro Display XDR, although it cost a staggering $1,000 more than the basic glossy screen. The 2020 iMac, which comes with a somewhat more affordable but still striking $500 premium, is the next product in line as the business began gradually introducing it to other goods. Cheap anti-glare screen protectors are available for a variety of devices, including MacBooks and iPhones, but they are not the same as nanotexture. Apple responded to my colleague Chance Miller's request in 2021 to provide a nanotexture display for the iPad and MacBook, first with the iPad and then with the MacBook Pro. Zach Hall aspired for Apple to advance further and give everything a nanotexture. I agree that matte is a superior option, and I'll be happy to upgrade if the rumor turns out to be accurate. Come on, let me at least act like that's not a done deal. But to be honest, I won't give a damn. Reflections aren't a huge concern on small portable screens, even those the size of the Pro Max, because it's usually easy to fix the issue by merely altering the angle. Although there are still infrequent times when it would make a difference, and maybe I'm affected by living in the UK, where the weather is primarily cloudy, I wouldn't pay more for it, and I won't be overly upset if it doesn't happen. Apple expert Jeff Poo claims that the lowest model, iPhone 17, will indeed use an A19 chip. Poo changed his mind after stating a few months ago that the smartphone will contain an A18 chip. In an investor letter with equity research company GS Securities today, Poo stated, "We now expect the iPhone 17 model to be equipped with A19 versus the earlier expectation of the A18. Additionally, he stated that the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max will be powered by an A19 Pro chip, and he anticipates the iPhone 17 Air to use an A19 chip. The iPhone 17 Air will come with an A19 Pro chip rather than an A19 chip, according to a Weibo account called Fixed Focus Digital last week. Though he anticipates the chip to have a 6-core GPU in the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max, the account stated that the A19 Pro chip will have a 5-core GPU in the iPhone 17 Air. Rumor has it that the base model iPhone 17 now has an A19 chip. The chips for the iPhone 17 series are still the subject of various contradictory rumors. Samsung is one of the major suppliers that are the subject of rumors surrounding the iPhone 17's autumn release. The whole iPhone 17 series will use M14-based OLED panels from Samsung Display, according to South Korean media sites ET News. Since M14 materials were previously only available for the iPhone 16 Pro models, the reports mark a significant milestone for Samsung. With an estimated 80 to 90 million units, Samsung Display will now provide OLED panels for all 4 iPhone 17 models, making it Apple's largest OLED supplier, according to ET News. High-end models are usually the first to use new materials, according to ET News. The 6.1-inch standard and 6.6-inch Air versions, as well as the 6.3-inch Pro and 6.9-inch Pro Max, are anticipated to use M14-based OLED panels for the iPhone 17 lineup. In contrast to conventional displays, produce their own light when energy flows through organic materials. Higher values indicate newer, more sophisticated technology. These materials regulate color, brightness, and longevity. The M14 material set is the most cutting-edge OLED material set ever made available for purchase, according to ET News. Notably, the partnership between the two tech behemoths is probably going to go beyond the iPhone. Samsung Display is presently creating prototype OLED panels for the MacBook Pro, according to the Elec. According to the source, the 8th generation OLED factory is anticipated to be finished in the first half of 2026, with the A6 factory devoted to making OLED display panels for the MacBook Pro. Design of the iPhone 17 Pro Max, a vibrant new look. The titanium frame of the iPhone 15 and 16 Pro models will give way to a more robust part aluminum, part glass hybrid construction for the next iPhone 17 Pro Max. With a revamped magnetic ring layout, this new design not only makes the phone more durable, but also offers a more effective MagSafe wireless charging technology. In order to make room for a larger battery, the iPhone 17 Pro Max is anticipated to be somewhat thicker at 8.725mm, as opposed to 8.25mm for the iPhone 16 Pro Max. The rectangular camera island, which will now extend the width of the smartphone and contain the triple lens system, is one of the most noticeable design modifications. The Apple logo will also be moved lower on the rear, creating a new appearance that positions it midway between the camera bar and the bottom border. Black, silver, white, gold, and a brand new sky blue finish, inspired by the MacBook Air lineup, will be available as iPhone 17 Pro Max color options. A smaller dynamic island utilizing Metalens technology for Face ID is another rumored feature. However, some analysts speculate it might not alter. All things considered, the iPhone 17 Pro Max design appears to be a significant shift from its predecessors, offering improved functionality along with a new contemporary look. iPhone 17 Pro Max performance, AI, multitasking, and gaming powerhouse. The A19 Pro chip, which is constructed utilizing TSMC cutting-edge 3nm and 3P technology, is expected to provide unparalleled performance in the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Compared to its predecessor, the A18 Pro, this chip is anticipated to offer up to 15% better CPU performance and 20% more GPU efficiency. The A19 Pro chip guarantees consistent performance whether you're using graphically demanding apps or playing games. With its 12 gigs of RAM, up from the iPhone 16 Pro Max's 8 gigs, the iPhone 17 Pro Max is built for smooth multitasking, making it simple to move between apps and tasks. A 6-core GPU will also be included in the device, providing top-tier graphics performance for demanding apps and AAA games. The iPhone 17 Pro Max guarantees an unmatched experience, from smoothly editing 4K films to performing the newest mobile games at high frame rates. The iPhone 17 Pro Max, which runs iOS 26, brings cutting-edge AI features like enhanced Siri interactions and on-device machine learning. With the ability to intelligently modify settings and apply edits in real time, these technologies will improve jobs like photo editing. Apple will use a vapor chamber cooling system and graphite-based thermal management to keep the device cool during demanding operations. This will keep the tablet steady when engaging in activities like 4K video editing, gaming, or any other demanding work. The 5,000 mAh battery that the iPhone 17 Pro Max is expected to include will be the largest battery ever found in an iPhone, marking a major turning point in Apple's battery development. With up to 30 hours of moderate use, this upgrade is a significant boost over the 4,676 mAh battery found in the iPhone 16 Pro Max. The phone's slightly thicker design allows Apple to fit a larger battery without sacrificing performance, enabling the greater battery capacity. The iPhone 17 Pro Max will enable 35-watt cable charging in addition to this significant battery boost, allowing users who need power quickly to recharge. The gadget will also have 7.5-watt reverse wireless charging, which makes it convenient for on-the-go charging by enabling users to charge compatible devices or accessories like AirPods straight from the iPhone. With regard to connectivity, the iPhone 17 Pro Max will support the most recent version of Wi-Fi 7, which is driven by Apple's proprietary chip and guarantees quicker and more reliable wireless connections. Although M-Wave functionality may not be available, it will also offer 5G connectivity with Qualcomm's modem. In order to give travelers more flexibility when it comes to managing several networks or foreign roaming, the phone will enable Twin SIM with an eSIM for the second slot. What do you think? Is it a big deal or a tiny? Tell us in the comments section. So, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting tech news and updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.